I think what people need to understand is that metastatic breast cancer, you can do everything right. You can get your mammograms, you can go for your screenings, you can do your breast exams, but you still can be diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer. It can come back 2 years, 4 years, 20 years later.
Breast cancer does not discriminate. It is a nonpartisan disease. It affects all of us equally.
There's not a person out there that doesn't know someone affected by cancer in general, and many of you know people with metastatic breast cancer. And the prognosis isn't great right now, and so doing what you can on this level to fight for it is at least the least we can do for all those heroes out there fighting it every day. Well, I became familiar with the Breast Cancer Coalition of Rochester early on in Congress. I met with advocates in Washington and Central New York on the issues facing individuals diagnosed with breast cancer and their families. And like I said, some of my friends. And I've been proud to take their concerns with me to Congress and advocate on their behalf.
I think it's important to look at the congressman's record. He, so far in the 117th Congress, he has co-sponsored 41 health-related bills and has sponsored 3 health-related bills.
In the federal legislature, there is, for the 3rd Congress, a bill called the Metastatic Breast Cancer Access to Care Act has not made it to the floor in the last 2 Congresses. We needed it to be reintroduced into the 3rd Congress. Every bill needs a Democrat lead sponsor and a Republican lead sponsor. Mr. Katko stepped up in this Congress to be the Republican lead sponsor in the House of Representatives. That is no small thing.
I think this speaks very highly of his commitment to health-related legislation. He's willing to be bipartisan, and he is particularly willing to stand up for those with metastatic breast cancer who need benefits earlier than the required waiting period would give them to them.
What the bill is that it provides Medicare coverage for women and men who are under 65 at the point of disability with metastatic breast cancer, and that's a key point, at the point of disability, where they have no other insurance to rely on for their treatment. This would waive the waiting period that younger people have to go through to go first on Social Security disability, which is a 5-month waiting period once you get to that point, followed by another 2-year waiting period for Medicare to kick in if you are under 65.
When you can't work any longer, you need something to kick in, and that's what we're advocating for. SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance, we can't wait 5 months. And Medicare, we can't wait 2 years. They're ready now.
When you've lost people that you know from this terrible disease, it really hits home. So I wish that I wasn't the one being recognized. I wish we're recognizing all the heroes out there that are stricken with this disease and their families that are fighting every day. But I am doing it for you, and I want you to know that.
The Advocate Spirit Award is named the Harriet Susskind-Rosenblum Award, given for a very passionate advocate who was instrumental in helping put together the advocacy efforts of the Breast Cancer Coalition. This year's award goes to the Honorable John Katko, representative in the House of Representatives from the 24th District of the state of New York. We honor you and we applaud you.